In this video, we're going to talk about Snapchat, why you should care, and why your business should have been on it yesterday. Snapchat started out as a way to communicate mostly between millennials. As it's grown, obviously it's had a lot of bad press, but it's continuing to rise in the business demographic. Why? The reason all comes down to attention. If you think about a Facebook stream or an Instagram stream, most of your time is spent scrolling. So the amount of attention that you give a specific piece of content is very, very low. We're talking like milliseconds at best. With Snapchat, because the pictures disappear after viewing within a matter of seconds, people's attention is grasped a lot longer. Instead of spending milliseconds on a post, you're spending multiple seconds, even up to 10 seconds on a video or on a picture or something like that. Attention's where it's at. Focus on where eyeballs are. If eyeballs are spending their time on something like Snapchat, you need to be there. Now, a lot of businesses are slow to do this because they don't think that there's an ROI there. The reality is these are the same businesses that said the same thing about Facebook, said the same thing about Instagram, and all of the other social platforms. Now they're regretting that they weren't on those platforms years and years ago when they first originally heard about them. Here are some quick tips and tricks to get you started to your Snapchat success. While you're viewing these, be sure to screenshot my snap code here if you're on mobile, or snap it on your desktop. Number one, take your CRM, download all of your contacts, filter them by phone numbers, download them into a CSV, upload that CSV to your phone, and then you can connect your Snapchat with the registered contacts in your phone, and you're able to add all of your potential customers that are found on Snapchat through the app on your phone. This is going to give you an awesome group of your customers or your potential customers that are in your CRM on a more personalized app like Snapchat, so you can connect with them on a deeper level. From there, as you put out really good content, and we're going to talk more about this in tip number 2, as you put out really good content, as they comment back, make sure one of your community managers, or if that's yourself, jumps into the comments with links to good information that are trackable links that you can go back and reference different articles or different information that you put on your website, and you can see how much ROI you're driving from Snapchat with interested customers or prospects that are already in your database. Tip number 2, how to create good content. Snapchat has stories. What does that mean? Tell a story. So every story needs to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. So don't just say, interesting stuff I'm doing right now, and jump right to the middle / right to the end, but instead lead off. Tell them what you're about to be doing, why you're doing it, and why it happened. So that way it's a complete story, brings them in, captures their interest, but also concludes the thought. And make sure that every single time you end with a clear call to action, like connect with me, or do this, or ask questions. The best way to foster a good community is to ask a lot of questions of your audience, because it shows that you actually care what they think and you care about their opinions. Tip number 3, don't go crazy with filters. There's a lot of ways to do different things on Snapchat, but keep it simple. When you shoot different things, try to stand still. Try to not distract from the message you're delivering. Continue to provide value, show behind the scenes, show anything that is something that you can't do through Facebook or anywhere else. Show them something that makes them say, you know what, I'm gonna follow you on Snapchat because this is unique and I feel more connected to you. If you do all 3 of these tips, you will crush it on Snapchat. I wanna give a quick shout out to Carlos Gill. Carlos Gill's Snapchat is right here. Go ahead and scan it. He's the one that came up with that awesome CRM hack. I thought it was great. Carlos, keep putting out the great content. If you want to also grow your Snapchat audience, go ahead and check out snapchat.directory. Carlos and his team run that directory. It's a great place to go ahead and post your Snapchat username and then follow a lot of those awesome people that are already inside that directory. You can build an audience very quickly and you'll get the hang of how to use Snapchat to the best way possible for your business. I hope you really listened through this video. If you need to rewind or you missed anything because I talked too fast, go ahead and do that. Start getting on Snapchat now because you will regret not getting on it a couple years from now. So seize the opportunity, do it. Connect with me on Snapchat, start asking questions. Let's keep this conversation going.